Anxiety, a silent epidemic, engulfs today's world, affecting millions globally. Imagine a dense fog wrapping around your mind, clouding your thoughts, and stirring up a storm of worries. That's the sensation of anxiety, an emotion that's become all too familiar in our fast-paced, high-pressure society. Across the globe, from bustling cities to the quiet countryside, anxiety does not discriminate. It stealthily infiltrates all age groups, from the young students battling exam stress to the adults juggling work pressures, and the elderly grappling with the uncertainties of age. It's a constant companion for professionals across the spectrum, from the high-powered executive to the dedicated healthcare worker, from the creative artist to the meticulous engineer. But what's truly alarming is how this invisible enemy is often underestimated. We dismiss it as mere stress, an unavoidable part of life. But left unchecked, anxiety can become a debilitating condition, casting a shadow over our mental and physical health. Understanding anxiety is not just about identifying its symptoms. It's about acknowledging its impact on our lives, our relationships, and our well-being. It's about realizing that the constant worry, the sleepless nights, the pounding heart, they're not just in your head. This understanding is the first crucial step towards managing anxiety effectively. But it's not all doom and gloom. Every cloud has a silver lining, and the cloud of anxiety is no different. With awareness, acceptance, and action, we can learn to navigate this fog. We have the power to transform anxiety from a crippling force into a catalyst for growth and resilience. As we delve deeper into understanding anxiety, remember this: you are not alone. There's a global community out there, a network of individuals who have walked in your shoes, who are battling similar fears, who are striving to reclaim their lives from anxiety. Though anxiety is far-reaching, it does not have to control our lives. Unraveling anxiety begins with understanding its nature and triggers. Anxiety, in its simplest form, is a reaction to stress. It's like an alarm system in our bodies, alerting us to danger or discomfort. While this alarm is crucial for our survival, it can sometimes go off when there's no real threat, leading to feelings of fear and apprehension that can be overwhelming. Now, let's delve into the triggers. Anxiety can be sparked by a multitude of elements. It could be a result of life events such as work stress, financial worries, or personal conflicts. Biological factors like genetics and brain chemistry can also play a significant role. Sometimes it can be a side effect of certain medications. Recognizing the symptoms is a key part of understanding anxiety. It manifests in various ways. Physically, you might experience rapid heart rate, shortness of breath, or nausea. Emotionally, it can lead to feelings of restlessness, unease, or a sense of impending doom. Cognitively, it might cause difficulty in concentrating or excessive worrying. Anxiety is a deeply personal experience, and it varies greatly from person to person. What might trigger anxiety in one individual may not have the same effect on another. The intensity and frequency of anxiety symptoms can also differ. Some might experience mild symptoms intermittently, while for others it might be severe and persistent. Understanding your own anxiety involves identifying your personal triggers and how you experience anxiety. This requires self-reflection and honesty. It might be helpful to keep a journal to note down when you feel anxious and what you think might have triggered it. Remember, experiencing anxiety does not mean you are weak, and it's not something to be ashamed of. It's a part of the human experience. Each one of us, at some point in our lives, has felt anxious. It's our body's way of telling us that something needs our attention. Acknowledging anxiety is the first step towards overcoming it. So let's take that step together with understanding and compassion towards a life less ruled by fear and more guided by courage and resilience. Harnessing the power of mindfulness can transform our approach to anxiety. Mindfulness at its core is about being present in the moment. It's about tuning into our senses, acknowledging our feelings and thoughts without judgment, and allowing ourselves to simply be. It's a state of active, open attention to the present, a state where you observe your thoughts and feelings from a distance, without judging them as good or bad. The beauty of mindfulness lies in its simplicity, and yet its impact is profound. It enables us to connect with our inner self, to understand our emotions better, and to respond rather than react to situations. And this is particularly beneficial when it comes to managing anxiety. Let's delve into how. Anxiety often stems from worries about the future or regrets about the past. It's a state of constant what-ifs and if-onlys. Mindfulness, on the other hand, pulls us back to the present. It teaches us to focus on what is rather than what if. It allows us to acknowledge our anxious thoughts and feelings without getting entangled in them. So how can we practice mindfulness? It can be as simple as focusing on our breath, observing the sensations in our body, or tuning into the sounds around us. It could be savoring the flavor of our food, truly listening to a loved one, or immersing ourselves in the beauty of nature. These are simple mindfulness exercises that can be incorporated into our daily lives, helping us to stay grounded in the present. The benefits of mindfulness are manifold. It can improve our mental well-being, enhance our emotional resilience, and boost our overall quality of life. And when it comes to anxiety, mindfulness can be a powerful tool. It can help us to manage our anxious thoughts, to cope with stress, and to cultivate a sense of inner calm. In essence, mindfulness offers us a way to live more fully, more authentically, and more peacefully. It's not a magic cure, but a practice that requires patience, commitment, and compassion towards oneself. Mindfulness, when practiced regularly, can significantly reduce anxiety. Breathing and relaxation techniques offer a direct pathway to calming our minds. This phrase encapsulates the power of these simple yet transformative tools. So let's delve into these techniques, their benefits, and how they can help manage anxiety. First, let's discuss a technique known as deep breathing. This involves inhaling deeply through your nose, holding your breath for a few moments, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. Deep breathing helps to slow your heart rate and lower your blood pressure, creating a sense of calm. It's like a mini reset button for your body and mind. Next, we have progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves tensing and then releasing each muscle group in your body, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. By focusing on the sensation of relaxation, you can help to reduce the physical symptoms of anxiety, such as muscle tension or a racing heart. Then we have guided imagery. This involves visualizing a peaceful, calming scene in your mind. It could be a serene beach, a quiet forest, or even a cozy room in your own home. As you visualize this scene, try to involve all your senses. What do you see, hear, and feel? This technique is not only calming, but also serves as a mental escape from the worries and stresses of everyday life. Finally, we have mindfulness meditation. This involves focusing on the present moment without judgment. You might focus on your breath, the sensations in your body, or the sounds around you. The aim is not to block out thoughts or emotions, but to observe them without getting caught up in them. Each of these techniques offers its own unique benefits, and they can all play a vital role in managing anxiety. By practicing these techniques regularly, you can develop a greater sense of control over your mental and physical responses to stress. And remember, it's not about achieving perfection, but about progress. It's about finding what works for you and incorporating it into your routine. Mastering these techniques can equip us with the tools to combat anxiety. Positive affirmations and visualizations can reshape our mindset and reduce anxiety. This statement is more than just a hopeful sentiment. It's a scientific fact. The power of positive affirmations and visualizations is beyond measure. They can change our thought patterns, shift our perspective, and ultimately reduce anxiety. Think of positive affirmations as the seeds of change. They are simple, positive statements that we declare to ourselves about ourselves. These affirmations might feel a bit odd at first, especially if they contradict our current beliefs. But with repetition, they can penetrate our subconscious mind, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. It's not about ignoring reality or denying problems. It's about choosing to focus on our strengths and possibilities rather than on our limitations and difficulties. It's about reminding ourselves that we are more than our anxiety. We are resilient, we are brave, we are capable of growth and change. And then there are visualizations. They are like powerful daydreams, where we imagine ourselves in situations we desire, feeling the emotions we would feel if those situations were real. This practice can be incredibly empowering. It can boost our self-confidence, enhance our problem-solving skills, and even reduce physical symptoms of anxiety. You see, our brain can't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So when we visualize ourselves handling a stressful situation calmly and confidently, our brain interprets that as a real memory. And the next time we encounter a similar situation, our brain recalls that memory, helping us to respond with less anxiety. This combination of positive affirmations and visualizations is a potent tool in our arsenal against anxiety. They can help us rewrite our anxiety narrative, replacing fear and worry with hope and empowerment. The more we practice them, the more we strengthen our mental resilience, making us better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection or never feeling anxious again. It's about cultivating a mindset that allows us to navigate our anxiety in healthier, more productive ways. With positive affirmations and visualizations, we can transform our perspective on anxiety. Our lifestyle choices can either fuel or reduce anxiety. When it comes to anxiety, it's not just about what's happening in our minds, but also what's happening in our bodies. Our diet, exercise routines, sleep patterns, and habits around stimulants can all play significant roles in exacerbating or alleviating anxiety. Let's start with diet. What we put into our bodies can affect how we feel. Consuming a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide the necessary nutrients for our brain to function optimally. On the other hand, foods high in sugar and unhealthy fats can lead to mood swings and energy crashes, which can trigger anxiety. Next, let's talk about physical activity. Exercise is a powerful anxiety reducer. It releases endorphins, the body's natural mood elevators, and promotes a sense of well-being. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a high-intensity interval training, moving our bodies can help shake off anxiety and instill a sense of calm. Sleep is another crucial factor. A lack of quality sleep can leave us feeling irritable, on edge, and more susceptible to stress, all of which can heighten anxiety. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene, like keeping a consistent sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine, can help improve sleep quality and reduce anxiety. Lastly, let's consider stimulants. Substances like caffeine and alcohol may seem like they help in the short term, but they can actually increase anxiety levels. Caffeine can cause jitteriness and heart palpitations, while alcohol can disrupt sleep and impact mood. Reducing or eliminating these substances can lead to a significant decrease in anxiety symptoms. So how do we put all of this together? It's about making conscious choices each day. Choose the apple over the donut. Choose the stairs over the elevator. Choose the book over the late-night TV show. Choose water over the third cup of coffee. Remember, these aren't overnight cures, but small steps towards a healthier lifestyle that can significantly reduce anxiety over time. Embracing a healthier lifestyle is a proactive step towards reducing anxiety. Sometimes, managing anxiety requires professional intervention. It's an important part of the journey towards mental wellness that we shouldn't overlook. So, let's delve into it. Therapists play a pivotal role in this journey. They are trained professionals who can guide you through the process of understanding your anxiety. They help you uncover the root causes, triggers, and patterns of your anxiety. Therapists provide a safe and non-judgmental space for you to express your feelings, fears, and concerns. They equip you with tools and strategies to manage your anxiety effectively. Techniques such as cognitive behavioral therapy, exposure therapy, and dialectical behavior therapy are some of the many tools in their arsenal. Moving on, psychiatrists are medical doctors who specialize in mental health, including substance use disorders. They can diagnose and treat mental health disorders, including anxiety. They can provide treatments that include medications, psychotherapy, or a combination of both. Remember, there's no shame in needing medication to manage your anxiety. Just like physical health conditions, mental health conditions sometimes require medical intervention. Then we have support groups. These are gatherings of people who share similar experiences, struggles, and triumphs over anxiety. They provide a sense of community, understanding, and shared experience that can be incredibly comforting and empowering. You're not alone in your journey, and these groups can provide much-needed support, empathy, and camaraderie. It's important to note that seeking help is a personal decision, and it's okay to take your time to find the right fit for you. Whether it's a therapist, a psychiatrist, or a support group, What matters most is your comfort and trust in them. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. No one is expected to navigate the complexities of anxiety alone. It's okay to lean on others. It's okay to admit you're struggling. This doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards wellness. Reducing anxiety is a journey, not a destination. As we've traversed the terrain of this book, we've gained some invaluable tools for our journey. We've learned how vital it is to understand anxiety, to recognize it not as an enemy, but a part of our human experience. Mindfulness, we've discovered, is a powerful ally. It grounds us in the present, away from the worries of the past and the future. Breathing and relaxation techniques, on the other hand, are our immediate lifelines, offering quick relief in moments of distress. We've also been introduced to the transformative power of positive affirmations and visualizations, tools that can reshape our mental landscape. Additionally, we've explored the importance of making healthy lifestyle choices, nourishing our bodies and minds, getting adequate rest, and staying active. Finally, we've acknowledged that sometimes professional help is necessary, and there's absolutely no shame in seeking it. Armed with knowledge and techniques, we can navigate the stormy seas of anxiety and sail towards a calmer horizon.